Hello and welcome. Today we will understand the topic food security in India. In order to understand food security in India, first we have to understand what food insecurity is. To understand this topic, we will start with a story. So there was a village, and in that village there was a person named Ramu. Ramu was a laborer in agricultural field. Ramu's wife and his only son works in someone else's house. In the exchange of their work, Ramu's wife and his younger children, what they get some milk and some vegetables. In the exchange of Ramu's work, what he gets some money. At the end of the day, Ramu was easily able to manage 2 square meal for his family. But what happened once this agricultural season ended? Ramu got no work to do because there was no crop in the field. Ram was a labor in field, so he got no work to do. That's how he lost his job. Now Ram was not able to make sufficient money in order to feed his family or earn bread and butter for his family. So it was very hard time. Ramu and his family, they barely managed to gather some food for one time a day or twice a day. So Ramu and his family is now exposed to food insecurity. Now you might have got an idea what is food insecurity. So basically the people who are not having land to cultivate, or those who belong to very poor class of society, these people are very widely exposed to food insecurity. Okay, so until now we had understood that what food insecurity is. Now let us talk about food security. Many of you might have got that idea what food security is, but let me explain. So basically, food security composite of three main factors: availability, affordability, and accessibility. So to decompose these three, we can further take example. Now suppose Ramu got some money and he gone to some shop to buy food. But what happened? There was no food in the stock. Some of you might have gone to Flipkart or Amazon website, and there might have, you have experienced the same thing. You are willing to buy something, but that particular commodity is out of stock. So you can't further buy that. So the very first step is food should be available. That means it should be in stock from where people can buy it. The very next thing is accessibility. Suppose Ramu have to walk like 300 to 400 kilometer away to buy the food. Then what's the purpose? So now purpose again failed. So basically the second pillar of this food security is accessibility. So food should be easily available, not too far from the location of the consumer. The very third point is affordability. Suppose there is a food available, there is food in stock. If Ramu got no money, how he can buy the food? Okay. So basically, there should be enough money for someone to buy the food. Okay. So here the food security or food is, accessibility meant. Now we will understand this food insecurity with a very realistic and historical example from our country. In the year of 1943, there was famine in Bengal. Basically, what happened at that time, we were ruled by the Britishers. So during that time, World War II was happening. So at that time, Winston Churchill, what he did, he diverted all the food and crop to the Britishers' troop, so they can eat and uh, contribute to the war. That's how famine arises in the Bengal in the year of 1943. Many and many people were died of hunger. So basically what we understood what a famine is: several or mass death due to hunger. People are dying due to hunger. This is famine. And this happened in Bengal in the year of 1943. Okay. Another term is hunger. Basically there is a two type of hunger. One is seasonal hunger another is chronical hunger. So in the case of Ramu, what we saw during crop season, he was having sufficient work to do so he can earn bread and butter for his family. But once the season was over, he was not able to earn bread and butter for his family. So basically, this is a seasonal hunger. A chronicle hunger is that like Ramu is not able to do work whether in season or not. So basically, Ramu got no work throughout the year. Suppose there is some natural calamity. So due to natural calamity, no one can crop. So that's how Ramu will got no work. And in this case, Ramu fell into chronicle hunger. So basically, we got two type of hunger: chronicle hunger and after the Bengal famine in year 1943. When we got independent in 1947, we decided we will never go in that particular state and we will fight back this hunger problem. So basically, what government of India did, they formed two major pillars for to fight back this particular problem. The first pillar was buffer stock, and the second one was public distribution system. We will look on this pillar one by one. So let us start with this buffer stock. So basically, what happened when we got independent, our leaders promoted the farmer to cultivate more and more grains. So this is how Green Revolution comes in the picture. After the Green Revolution successful happened, Indira Gandhi promoted the wheat revolution and then after rice revolution. So basically we were cultivating surplus grains. Earlier we were importing some grains in order to feed our country. Now we were cultivating surplus grain. So basically what government of India did, he tried to buy these surplus grain from that particular locality. And on the price which government of India will buy these surplus grains is known as MSP, a minimum support price. So basically, what in government of India do, they will collect this surplus crop and they will store in FCIs. FCI is basically Food Corporation of India. So they were having go down, they will collect all these crops and they will store those things in the godown. So, in the time of emergency, in the time of natural calamity, or if there might be some kind of famine, so we can use that particular buffer stock. Now, government of India decided to give this particular crop or give the particular grain to those people who are in the need. So basically what we did, we created public distribution system. So what happened in this public distribution system, they provide the subsidized grain to the people in the need, the people who are having ration card or those people who are living below the poverty line. Basically through this channel we are providing grain to those people on very subsidized rate, and this is how we are fighting back the hunger problem. Thank you.